Okay, let me request someone to lead us in an opening prayer.
Humble yourselves for the prayer.
Sister, you can.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Humble yourselves for a prayer. Almighty God, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for caring for us. As you are going to start our lesson, may you give us the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so that we may be able to capture whatever they will teach us. May you continue blessing our teachers. I pray all this trusting in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Who led us in the prayer? I think it was Emmanuel. Thanks, Emmanuel, for leading us in the prayer. Now, I would like to request every person, please keep your microphones muted so that you don't get background noise. Keep your microphones muted so that we don't get noise from the microphone, as well as noise from the background. So keep your microphones muted. Yes, sister.
Co-host rights.
Beg your pardon?
Co-host rights. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Sister, you will tell me when the screen is not displaying what I'm supposed to be displaying, please.
Okay, please.
Yes. But let me start with members trying to create email addresses. It is very, very important for you to have an email address. Now, at present moment, I have opened a browser like Google. I've opened Google Chrome. You can open a browser like Microsoft Edge.
So, Mr. Anjala?
Yes, sister.
I think you unshare the WPS and you share the Google Chrome.
These programs are not good. Okay, the Google Chrome is there.
We are seeing activity registration.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So I'm now in Google Chrome. But you can as well open, Microsoft Edge. That is another browser. You can as well open Opera. That is another browser. You can as well open Mozilla Firefox. That is another browser. All those are browsers that we can use to access our internet services. Now, let me create a new tab. Where we are going to work from. Let me create a new tab where we are going to work from. Are we seeing the new tab?
Yes, please.
So we want to create an email. Now, I'm not a fan of Gmail. I'm not a fan of Google, but there are very many goodies in Google. That is why I would like any person who is opening an email as of today to open an email in Google. So,
Ms. Anjala,
we have,
Ms. Anjala,
yes,
before
sister.
you continue, Namaganda had a hand up.
Oh, okay. Yes, Namaganda. Namaganda, you can unmute. Sister, unmute Namaganda.
Let me look for her.
So let me continue as you're looking for Namaganda.
Okay,
So
please.
there is this area here that we are going to click on. There is that area that we are going to click on, and it will bring us to where we shall start opening our Gmail from. Sorry, now I have to first sign out. So that we get to what we need. So when you click on Gmail, when you click on that option of Gmail, it will bring an option like this. If where you're working from, someone was already using that computer, so we can as well move to use another account. And you will see that you are being asked to sign in to continue to Gmail, meaning you have an existing email. But someone who is just starting, you will need to click on create an account. Now, today, Gmail has improved a lot. You can create an account for yourself. You can create an account for a child that is a minor below 13. You can also create an account for your business. But now here we are, ICT students, who want to create accounts for ourselves. So we need to select for myself. And then you start entering these questions one after the other. What is your first name? Enter your first name. What is your last name? Enter your last name. Now, at this stage, you can see Gmail is even very clever. It has even created a username for you. Quickly checks and creates a username for you. If you are comfortable with what it has given you, you go ahead. But it also gives you options to select from. Nalubowa, Mary Nalubowa, 18. It's up to you to select. But the email address will contain your username, and your username is the Nalubowa Mary, and then it will end with @gmail.com. So if someone asks, what is your email address? You have to give him that entire name that has been given to you. Then you'll come here, put in your password. You put in your password. Again, you put in the same password. The passwords must be the same. You can see it is even asking you, please use 8 or more characters with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Why? It is asking you to create that because a password should be very strong. A password should not be easily guessed by any user. So if you want to see whether what you've entered is right, then you continue to show password so that you can see, have I typed the same password in the first box? Well, is it the same password in the next box? When you're done and you're sure that is exactly what you're creating, then you'll come and click on next. So you can see what it has said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is not a strong password. So create a multiplicity of things that you will remember at any one time as your password. So something like that. That is, I don't think that this time it will reject my password. But remember the password you're creating, you have to remember that password. The moment you don't remember that password, that is the problem of you not accessing your mail again. But also when you forget a password, Gmail gives you the option of remembering it. So that shouldn't be a problem. So let us click on continue. Now, I'm not going to continue beyond that stage. At least I've shown you the beginning. At this stage, you are more or less near to opening an email address. The next thing will be, because it has already accepted Nalubowa Mary as your email address, you will have to put in your phone number, put in a recovery email if you have one. In case you forget something in one email, you can direct your information to be recovered in another email. That is what we call a recovery email. In case you don't have a recovery email, just skip that. Put in your birth date, put in your month, put in your year, put in your gender, and you'll be done. As simple as that. That is how we create an email address. So at the end of this lesson, I don't want any member to say that I don't have an email address, because you're a subsidiary ICT student, you as a mandate, you must have an email address. There are very many things that border or center around an email address. You'll find yourself being asked very many things about whether you have an email address or whether you don't have an email address. Many forms ask for an email address, so you must have one. Ivan Paul, your hand is up.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I wanted to inquire the difference between sign in, sign up, then log in.
Log in and sign in mean the same thing. You getting into your email address that is already existing. Log in, sign in, you must have an existing address that you're going to enter into and you transact business. Sign up, you are creating a new address. You are creating a new, you are trying to be part of an activity and something. That is why you're signing up. For example, if they say sign up for membership into this club, that means you have to write your name, you have to write your phone number, you have to write your email address, so that you are recognized as a member in that club. So signing up is you creating something new. For example, creating a new email address. I saw another hand up. Did it go down? Sister, I saw another hand coming up.
Let me see if I can identify it. Yeah, Justin has already talked, I think. As Justin said, yeah, so I don't see any other.
Okay.
I haven't said anything.
Excuse me.
That Justin has not said anything. Yes, Justin?
Okay, Justin.
So I'm asking the use of the email. Why should we have it?
Why you should have an email address?
Yes, teacher.
Can I ask you a question, a very simple question?
Yes, teacher.
Why were you given a name?
For identification.
You have not finished that. Identification, how? Identification in what form?
Like if I'm in a group of people and someone calls me, I can know that they are calling me.
So identification. So if they say Justin, and then they add your other name, whoever is asking you or whoever is calling your name. That was a by the way. Why do we need an email address? Today, it is very difficult to find people writing, what did we call them? Writing snail mail. Have you ever heard of that term, snail mail? Have you ever heard of the term snail mail? No, snail mail are PO box letters Do you know PO box? Postal address letters. Is that okay?
Yes,
Postal
no,
address letters. Gone are the days when people were communicating using postal address letters. What is one disadvantage of post address letters? Any person can tell me?
Someone can check your letters.
Aha, very good.
Pardon, the what? The
Snail mail. Snail mail, like a snail. Is that okay? What is one characteristic of a snail?
It is slow.
It is slow. So likewise, post office letters are very slow. You're writing to someone inviting him or her for a function tomorrow, and you want to quickly invite that person. Will that person get that invitation using a postal address letter? Definitely he will not. So therefore, the emails can help us to transmit messages faster than the post office letters. Sister, there are two people with their hands up.
Yeah, I can see Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Teacher, what's the importance of an email?
The importance of an email, faster communication. Faster communication between parties.
Importance of an
That
email.
is one very quick use of an email purpose. Number two, we use them to buy items online. For example, if you're going to buy from Jumia and you don't have an email account, there is no way you're going to order for things online, because they require you to first log in to purchase something so that they can send you your order via email. They cannot send you your order via a postal letter. Those two instances I've given you, have they satisfied you that you need an email address?
Yes.
Okay. I want to move away from the business of email address. Sister, is there any other hand? Only one.
I can't say hand, but
Mm.
Justin, do you still have a question because you've unmuted yourself?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
So
Justin.
I'm asking, the email, is it more of like Facebook communication, WhatsApp, where I chat with someone, send videos or what, or it's only for business issues?
Justin, an email is not Facebook. That is one. Facebook communication is Facebook communication. And then you said also WhatsApp. WhatsApp communication is also different from an email. With an email, we are officially looking at official ways of communicating between one party and another. We were writing letters to officially communicate. Sister, mute that person, please. We were writing letters to officially communicate. Now, today, we don't need to write handwritten letters to communicate to someone. We use the email to communicate to someone. Justin, is that clear? Hello, Justin,
Yes,
is that
teacher.
clear?
Thank you.
Now,
Yes,
one other
teacher.
thing is,
Clear.
when you are opening a Facebook account, do you open a Facebook account without Facebook asking for an email address?
No.
Definitely, Facebook asks for an email address. It is only WhatsApp which doesn't ask for an email address. WhatsApp asks for only your phone number. But Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, they all ask for your email address. So you have to associate Twitter with your email address. Facebook with your email address, Instagram with your email address. Hey, sister, there are very many hands.
There are more hands. You have
Also
Paulina.
Snapchat.
Okay, but there is we shall talk about emails, please. Let us continue with PowerPoint.
Miss Angela, first you share with Sylvia and Paulina, then we continue.
Okay, fine.
Paulina. Yes, Paulina, you can talk.
Okay, I'm seeing that Paulina asked. Paulina asked, am I supposed to be notified after registering? Yes, you'll be notified after registering. Actually, this is a short process. The process was made shorter. In the past, the process used to be too long, but this time it was made shorter. After it asks these small questions, it later asks you to finish completing your registration in your email. So yes, you will get a notification after registering. Actually, it will just take you direct to your email, and then you will start using the email and do other things. Sister, there was someone else. Was it Sylvia? Paulina have answered. Paulina, that was Sylvia.
Yes, Sylvia, you can
Sylvia.
talk. Sylvia.
Oh.
Sylvia, you can talk. I've unmuted her. Sylvia.
Yeah, she's unmuted. I can as well see she's unmuted. I don't know why she's not speaking.
Miss Angela, the hands are becoming many. I don't know.
Let them type in the chat.
Go to presentation.
Let them type in the chat. I will answer.
Okay.
Master.
Yes, let them type in the chat.
I wanted to ask you if I forget, Master, if I forget my password, can I regain my email again?
Yes, you can regain email through what we call a recovery process. There is a recovery process, and you can regain your email. Sylvia, I've answered you. Okay,
Yes,
Chapeli, the last one. Chapeli, you are the last one. Unmute.
Sir, how?
Yes, please.
How can you come up today? Because I met you on the way.
Beg your pardon?
Like, how can you come up to where you have created an account? Because I got you on the way. I didn't understand that process.
Oh, okay. We shall. I will arrange. A small PDF with those instructions, and I will deposit that PDF in the different. No. I'm going to create a video. You saw the video of how to join a Padlet.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going to create the same video of how to open an email.
Like the other one.
Yes, like the one of the Padlet. Let me create a video, and then I will deposit it in all your groups for Senior 6. I think that will solve the problem.
Yes.
Okay. So let us continue. Let us continue. Now, last week we ended with the master slide. Sister, are we using a Padlet? Sister?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So last week we ended with master slides.
Yes, we are seeing that.
Okay, we ended with something called the master slide. Now, I want us to know more about working with slide masters. You will find some people sometimes saying master slide, another time people saying slide master. Is that okay? We know we have what we call presentation themes. We know we have what we call presentation themes. So presentation themes already have pre-designed work. For example, if we go to that, are we seeing those themes? Are we seeing the themes?
Yes.
Now, these ones are already pre-designed. These ones are already pre-designed for you. But you can create something for yourself. And how will you create that something? You will use what we call the slide masters. So presentation themes control fonts, control colors, control anything on the layout of a slide. For example, if I select one presentation theme here, you will notice that my entire presentation changes from what I had to what I have now. So let me undo. You can see my presentation was bare with nothing. But when I select a theme like this, I get a design at the bottom. The heading, the title slide is given a different shading, etc. So those are presentation themes. So slide masters enable us to design our custom background, enable us to design, to position our graphics wherever we want. They help us to adjust the layout of the slide as you wish. They help us to control those boxes where we type our text and many other things, the titles, the subtitles, because you can see here there is a title. Here there is a subtitle. So when we use a slide master, we can make sure that we are controlling whatever is on our slide, in a more uniform way. So you can save it as your theme. Whatever you create as a slide master, you yourself can create it as your own personal theme. Maybe you can decide to say that all my presentations that I create are supposed to have such a background, are supposed to include my name, are supposed to include my phone number. You create your own theme from the slide master. So majority of the times we start with a blank presentation, or we can start with an existing theme and we change the theme. But we are going to start from a blank presentation. I have a blank presentation I'd already started and I added a few things there. This is the presentation we are going to use to see how we can change things to do with a slide master. So what we have to do is, we just only have to, yes, please.
I request the members, if possible, because some people are still discussing about the emails. Let's first concentrate on the lesson. I think so.
Yeah, I'm seeing the charts are going up and up and up, but I'm not going to look at the chart now.
So let them first concentrate on the lesson. The things related to the email, maybe we shall handle them after.
Yes. So what we are saying is, when we are creating a slide master, we can generate a theme of our own. So we are going to do very many things in as far as the slide master is concerned. Now, if we are going to deal with the slide master, one, you must have an existing presentation, a blank presentation if you want. That is the first thing you must have. Then two, you might already have some information on the slides, like I have my 3 slides. Let me even increase them and they become more than 3. So now I have 5. I have 5 slides. And we are going to see, I'm going to change the layout of these slides. For example, this one is a title slide. This one is a title and content slide. Let me change this one to a to content by selecting the layout there, a to content. The fourth slide, what can I have in the fourth slide? What can I have?
Mr. Njara, there is a hand.
A picture with a caption. So, okay, yes, just ask that person to ask,
Yeko.
but not
Yeko,
not
Yeko.
about the email.
Yeko. Yes, Yeko.
Now, members, when you want to speak, let me give you this small trick. When you want to speak and you're asked to speak and you don't know where the mute button is, if you are using a laptop, just press the space bar. The space bar will unmute you. You speak, and when you're finished speaking, release the space bar. Or still, when you're using a laptop, press Control and Alt and letter A. Alt and letter A. Those two key combinations will unmute you, and then you speak. So, who was speaking? Who was speaking earlier on? Who was? Is Yeko? Is it Yeko? Yeko, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'm not getting you very well.
Where?
Yes, Yeko is talking, I think.
Yes, we are exchanging. I'm hearing her.
I'm like, I'm not getting you very well.
Have you just joined?
Yeah, I've just joined.
Okay, please just follow. I've just started. Just be patient. Just listen.
I think she has a network problem.
Are you using a laptop? Are you using a phone?
I'm using a phone.
Okay, just to be patient and observe. By the way, members who are using a phone, just follow this presentation and note where I'm moving. Anytime you get a laptop, you can practice, write down the steps, because some of the items we are talking about, we shall not find in WPS Office. But I'll switch over to WPS Office and we see whether you can see what I'm talking about. I will use both. Don't worry. So, Yeko, let us just follow, please. Just follow. If the network is a problem, we are sorry about that. We shall try to pick the presentation from where it is being recorded and then drop it into the groups so that you can follow as well. Sister, were you saying something?
So, Deuce's hand was also up.
Okay, but I don't see Deuce's hand anymore.
Yeah, I think he has.
Okay, fine. Let us continue. So we are saying we are using a slide master to make our design professional. We are using a slide master to make our design professional. Many times you are asked in your questions, make a uniform, try to create a uniform presentation. Now, when they say try to create a uniform presentation, that already calls for use of a slide master. You're not supposed to go to each, for example, let me say I've typed a title like this: comparison between a Padlet and WhatsApp. So I've put that title. I put another one, a picture, an image, a Padlet image, Let us say we have those ones. Now, I'm not supposed to come to this and then I format. For example, I put red there, and then I come to this, and then I highlight, I put green. I put green on that one. I come to this one, I put purple. I put a purple color. No, this one is a disorganized presentation. We want uniformity in your work. Therefore, we shall apply one simple color using the slide master, and that one simple color will be taken up on all the slides as we are going to see. So if we are going to use a slide master, where should we go? On the menu here at the top, we look for the view tab. We look for the view tab. We look for the view tab. So you make sure that you're on slide number 1. When you're on slide number 1, move to the view tab. When you get to the view tab, look for presentation. When you're on the view tab, let us select slide master. Last week I said, or the other week I said, these are groups. You must know these groupings. There's a grouping for macros. There's a grouping for window. There's a grouping for color. But now we are going to the grouping for master views, because there are 3 masters we are supposed to set. 1, we can set a slide master. 2, we can give handouts their own look. That is the handout master. 3, we can give notes their own look. That is the notes master. And when we are dealing with handouts, we shall show you how to work with the handout master. When we are dealing with notes, we shall show you how to deal with a notes master. Now we are dealing with slides. That is why we are coming to slide master. Look at the definition there. Master slides control the look of your entire presentation, including colors, fonts, backgrounds, effects, and just about everything else. That is the purpose of a slide master. The general look of your entire presentation, not of a slide. They control the entire look of your entire presentation. So if you insert a company logo, if you insert a school logo, sorry, because you are used to schools, if you insert a school logo on one page of the slide master, it will continue appearing on all the pages. Someone sometime asked, how do we add a watermark? So we shall use the slide master to do that. And you'll find the watermark appearing on all the slides.
There is a hand there.
Okay. Call up that person, because I've engaged off my controls.
Rodney, something like Rodney is putting up the hand.
Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
I was following very well.
Rodney, something, Rodney.
Yes, he's asking.
Yes, I was
Yes,
following
Rodney.
very well. I was following very well. But
Rodney, what is the question?
I was following very well, but I got lost. Maybe teacher, the Microsoft you're using is over higher.
Let's have
Sister Rodney is asking. He's already asking, sister. Rodney, which version are you using?
Teacher, I'm not sure, but I think I'm using an old version that does not have these things.
Hey, are you using 2003?
Yes.
Are you using one that still has file, edit, format? Is that the one you're using?
Yes.
Oh, now Rodney.
Yes.
I would request you to upgrade very fast.
Okay.
Yes, I want you to upgrade that Microsoft thing. Is that okay?
Okay, it's fine.
Because 2003 is 17, let me call it 17 years old, and it is not being updated anymore.
Yes.
So you're not getting new features. Is that okay?
Yes.
So you need to update.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sister, who else had a hand up?
Excuse me, teacher.
So we select the slide master. Now, are you seeing that we are no longer seeing the content on our slides? We are no longer seeing the content on our slide. Is that okay? Because we are now in what we call the slide master view. We are in the slide master view. And in the slide master view, you can see, let me enlarge this. You can see the pre-designed slide layouts. Are we seeing the pre-designed slide layouts? They are there. Of all the slides. Of all the slides. So we continue. Now, what you have to do is, the most important layout that we have to change is this one here, the first one. Is that okay? That is the first layout we are supposed to change. But all these are the different layouts. All these are the different layouts. And we are going to change, and you're going to see the changes happening on all the slides at a go. So this first layout controls the background for all the slides. But other layouts can be made to look different. Is that okay? So let us start by making our changes. Let us make our changes. We start by adding what? We start by adding what? Let us format the background. Let us format the background. Let us format the background. Are you seeing where we shall select the background formats from? Are we seeing where we shall select the background formats from?
Yes.
Here, 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 here. We are going to format the background using this. Is that okay? Now, let us select a color. Do we select a color? Do we go for styles? What do you want?
Styles.
We go for styles.
For style.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me select that style. Are you seeing that all the layouts have that style?
Yes.
I hope you've seen that. Likewise, if we select even the colors here, the same thing will happen. Is that okay? We continue. What else can we add? Let us come and highlight this. Let us highlight this. This is our slide heading.
There is a hand.
Okay, call that person to ask.
Bulukwa.
So we're hearing background noise. We are not getting you.
No, there is someone who has his someone has not muted. Someone has not muted.
Yeah, we are muting and they unmute. You mute, they unmute.
It is Precious who has not muted.
Yeah, wherever you mute, they
Amelia, you have not muted yourself. Technopop 4, you have not muted yourself. Please let us. I don't want to control you, by the way, but I would request
Because
that
we
you
mute.
mute yourself. I don't want to control you by putting you off and on. No, that one I am not going to do. So I highlighted this heading here and I got the formatting box here. Let me change this size to 60. Let me change the color to what? Color to what? The color must be visible enough. I've changed it to that brown. Let me bold it. No, I'm not going to underline. I'm not going to send. Let me center it. Are you seeing that the changes I've made on just the first layout here are appearing on the other layouts? Where there is text, where there is a title? Are you seeing that? Then
Yes.
we come to these here. What are these? These are levels, as you can see. This is the first level. This is the second level, third level. Depending on how you're going to make your presentation or create your presentation, you can decide to say that the points on the first level, these ones I'll just want to change color. The points on the first level have color green. If I have any points on the second level, the points on the second level will have a color near to blue. The points on the third level will have maybe red. So if I get up to that level, maybe let me change. Okay, fine, that is okay. And then that is all. Is that okay? Those are the changes I'm going to make for the time being. And then say, let me change the bullets. 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 Where are we going to go to change the bullets? Can someone guide me? Where shall we find the bullets? We want to change the bullets. Can someone guide me? Where should I find the bullets?
So you go to home.
Uh-huh.
And then you go where there is graph, paragraph.
Uh-huh. I've seen paragraph.
Then you go and click on those small things in the paragraph. You see bullets, numbering, and the rest of the first one is bullets.
Okay, so I'm there, bullets. Let me change the bullets to that one. I will repeat for the second level and also change the bullets. Bullets, I change them to these ones. Something like that. Is that okay? Finished. Now, remember I came to home. I have to come back to my tab for Slide Master.
Namaganda, please don't unmute yourself.
So when I've finished making those changes, I close the master view. Are we seeing the changes I've made? Are the changes being seen? Now, let me try to indent these ones. Let me try to tab. Are you seeing that the color has changed? Are you seeing that the color has changed? So we made the heading font size 60. We changed this color green. The bullet has changed. We made this color red. Sorry, blue. The bullet changed. Let me even further put that one. Are you seeing all those changes that we have done on the master slide appearing on our presentation? Justin, your hand is up. Yes, Justin.
Miss Angela.
Yes, sister.
I request
Sir,
you
I
one.
have failed to close the
Namaganda is
master.
talking and unmuting herself now and again.
Okay. Sister, just put Namaganda in the waiting room. Just put Namaganda in the waiting room. That is all.
Let's wait for her and see what happens.
If she doesn't want to follow, we put her in the waiting room. Okay, let us continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. So that is how we make
Sir,
changes. Now, who is this one? Justin?
Deus is putting up the hand.
Okay, Deus.
Yes,
Deus.
teacher.
Deus.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, sir.
Can you send the recordings in the WhatsApp group?
Deus, we said those recordings are going to be sent to the WhatsApp groups, and I believe you've been getting recordings from other lessons, not so?
But not from ICT.
By the way, we have just started sending the recordings this week.
Okay.
Because we have been sending work on the Padlet, and then there is another problem with those recordings. They would require you to have some specific software on your phone or on your laptop to run the recordings, because we pick them in their raw form. So if you don't have software, you can fail to listen to that recording, but you will get the recordings, sir, Deus. Have I answered your question, Deus?
Uh-huh.
Have I answered you, Deus?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we continue. So you can see we have formatted the text. Now, no.
Charity.
Sister,
Charity, please.
these people need to go to the waiting room for some time. Justin, your hand is up.
Sir, I said that I am failing to close the master slide.
Okay. Do you know why you're failing to close the master slide?
No.
When someone said go to home, is that okay? Okay, let me go back to this, to this. We were there like that. Is that okay?
Yes, teacher.
Then someone said we go to home. We came there. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, to the right of, to the left of home, you already have something saying, what is to the left of home? Look at my screen. What is to the left of home?
Slide master.
Then you come back to slide master. Click on it. Now, at the end, are we seeing an option for?
Yes, teacher.
Are you seeing this?
Yes.
You know, your eyes have to be very sharp to follow what is taking place. But I know that I knew something of that nature would happen. Okay.
Yeah.
The mistake is you went on home and you forgot that the slide master opened up its own tab. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes, teacher.
Yeah, the slide master opens up its own tab. So you have to go back to that tab, and then you'll be able to close the master.
Miss Angela.
Sister?
Miss Angela, before you leave that, someone was asking, when do we use the effects? So maybe they would want you to go through the colors, the effect, and the font that under that background group. So there was some questions that when do we use this?
Okay, now I began by saying a slide master can help you to create your own theme. A slide master can help you to create your own theme. Therefore, what creates a theme? How do they create these themes? Let me go back here. Where were they? Where were they? The themes. No, I have to first close the master view and I come back to design. How do they create these themes that you're seeing here? How do they create these themes? Are you seeing these themes? How are those themes created? They are created by using colors, fonts, effects, and background styles. I hope you are noticing this. Colors, effects, fonts, effects, background styles. Now, if I am on this slide master and I want specific colors for my presentation, remember the slide master is creating something for the entire presentation, not for a slide. The effects you are applying, the colors you are applying, the fonts you are applying are for the entire presentation. So colors, you will have to select from these colors. For example, if I select these colors, those are the only colors I will have on my slide. Those are the only colors I will be allowed to use on my slide. Is that okay? So if I say I select those ones, those are the colors I will have. Fonts. If I say I am selecting this font, that is the master font that will be used on my slide. Only that one. Let me select which one now, which is not very, very common. Let me select that one. Everything, all the text that I'm adding will be strictly in that font. The effects. These effects you will not see that much as of now until when we do something later on, because we are still dealing with the text. But still, the effect I add here will be applied to all the slides in the presentation. So a slide master, remember I said a slide master creates, a slide master is meant to create a uniform theme for your presentation, not for a slide. Therefore, whatever you do on a slide master is taken up by the entire presentation. So that is when we use the colors, the fonts, and the effects. But still you have the themes here. You can come back and apply one theme, but I'm not going to apply that theme because we know where to select themes from. Now, you can as well save this theme as your own. You can save that theme as your own. Now, let us go to this master layout here. Or before we go to the master layout, remember, let me first close this master view. Those are the changes we've made, and you can see all the changes have been applied. You can see all the changes have been applied. Many times you're asked, put a picture in the background of the presentation. Apply a picture of this nature in the background of the presentation. So we have to come back to the master slide or to the slide master. We insert that picture. Remember I said, we shall always use this first layout to do all our changes. We apply all our changes on that first layout because it is regarded as the main control slide for all the others. Therefore, I want to add a picture. What will I do? I want to add a picture onto my master slide here. What do you think we need to do? I want to add a picture on the master slide. What do you think we need to do? Where should we go and add the picture from? Any idea?
Insert.
Insert.
Go to insert.
Yes. We go to insert. Fine. Insert. Okay. I'm there.
I see pictures are there.
Where should I go? I'm following your instructions.
Shapes.
Okay.
Shall we go to pictures?
Shapes, fine. Mhm. I'm there, insert. Okay, now.
Go to pictures.
Okay, I understand now. We are using different screen interfaces. We might be using different applications of PowerPoint. Someone might be having PowerPoint 2016, another one 2013. Okay, but the images are here. We add images from here. Here. Are you seeing this section here? That is where the images are found. Now, here in some applications on your machines, you might find it is saying insert a picture. In other people's computers, it might be saying clip art. We are all going to come to the same thing. That is inserting a picture. So, how can we insert the picture? The latest options of Office, the latest version of PowerPoint has online pictures, but still you will get to your pictures on the computer. Online pictures means you are online, you are using the internet. That is why it will pick the pictures from. So let me click here. We want pictures. I'll click there. I'll click there. And as soon as it starts this, it's telling me, please wait while we load the pictures. It will say, please wait while we load the pictures. And it is asking me, where do you want to find the pictures? So it has given me two options. One is image search. I need to search for a picture. You can go to the computer, to the internet and search for a picture. If you don't have the internet, it will ask you work offline. Now, for me, I cannot go offline because the moment I say I'm disconnecting, I will lose you in the class. So I have to maintain this. But there is also this option of browsing if I want to go to my computer. So let me start with this option here. Which picture can we search for? Give me an example of a picture you want me to add. A car. Why do you all want cars? Okay, no problem. I've added a car.
You not look for an order now.
Oh, no. I'm going with what you said. So I press there and it gives me a variety of cars.
Oh, no. These cars are nice.
Are you seeing all these cars? All these are cars it has given me. So now I have to look for a size. Which size do I want? A large one? Do I want a small car?
A small one.
Hey, I'm actually a large one.
Extra large. But you will not see any difference between the two because let us go for medium. For me, I've gone in the middle there. Medium. Which one should I select?
Teacher, that black one.
The black one. Hey, why black?
The red one.
Why black? The red one.
Any of your choice.
Let me go with that one.
Yeah, that one.
Let me go with that one. You can see I selected it. You see that? And then we say insert. Now it will start downloading from the internet. Now it will depend on how fast your connection is. So you can see what it says. An error occurred while importing this file. Blah, 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 blah. The file cannot be imported. Is that okay? So expect search when you are within your work. So I go back to car. Let us try and see. Maybe that one wasn't there. Let us click on this one and then insert. Hey, where have I left you? So we are trying to download pictures into our presentation, but this is not the area I want you to go to. This one you will do in your free time. Let us go to a picture on our computer. Now, to pick a picture in our computer, we shall have to come here under browse. I even don't know whether browse will allow us. Now you can even see where browse is taking us. Browser has taken us to something different. So, sister, are we seeing that? Are we seeing unable to access OneDrive?
Unable
to access OneDrive. Is that what we are seeing?
No, we are seeing sister. We are still seeing the
no.
Yeah, we are still in the presentation. That one.
Presentation and then.
Are we there?
Not yet.
Hey,
Yes, we are
what are you seeing? What are you seeing on the screen?
We are seeing the PowerPoint and then the window where we search for the car from.
Aha, okay, fine. Let us stay there. So now,
Miss Angela,
yes, sister.
I'd like these people have a concern. It is not almost related to the class, but maybe we advise them, because some people I think they are not on the WhatsApp of the class, and they want to join the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Maybe, I think we promised them to share with them the link. I don't know. We shall think about it and see how to send the link. I don't know.
Let me do it now. Let me do it now.
Okay, do it because they have that person and they're not complaining.
Yes,
they are looking for the way.
Let me do it now. Let me do it now. I hope I have the right group. Let me see if the group is the right one. And then I post in the chat, the group. This group is about to fill up. Oh, okay. Let me send the link to this group. When they fill it up, we shall send the link to another group.
Okay, please.
So let me copy the link. Let me copy the link and bring it in the chat. Let me copy the link. Let me first and share.
Some of us are using laptops, whereby we don't use WhatsApp on laptops.
This is what you're going to do.
You connect the WhatsApp to the laptop there.
But you have to connect to the, okay, just copy that link as you're seeing it. For the time being, copy that link because, hey, why isn't my link coming? Hey, it's going to one person. Sorry. The link is there.
Yeah, it has come.
Are you seeing that link? You can copy that link, by the way, as it is. And then you feed it into your WhatsApp as it is. The link is there. Have you seen the link? The link is there. Okay, let us continue. Or alternatively, those people who don't have WhatsApp on their laptops, just send your numbers. There is a way we can quickly add you onto the WhatsApp group. So you can quickly send your numbers. Sister will pick your numbers. Let me continue with the lesson.
Okay, let them send as I get them from here.
Yes. You copy all of them, you'll send them to me and I will add them into the groups.
Okay.
So now we saw that when we selected online pictures, it was taking us online. I'm not going to use that option of online pictures. I want you to look here. One of these icons here allows us to add a picture. One of those icons allows us to add a picture. So I am going to look for that icon. Oh, no. Who can tell me which icon it is? Who can tell me which icon it is? Who knows where the icon is? Which icon allows us to insert an image? Which icon allows us to bring in an image? Okay. Let us do some guesswork here. Hello?
Members, some people are talking.
Some people are making a noise.
Yeah, let them mute. You are going to mute you.
Some people are making noise.
Please.
Okay, let us continue. Let us continue. Let us insert a shape here. Let us insert a shape. Let us insert a shape. We draw the shape there. Let us insert a shape. We've drawn the shape there. Let us fill the shape with color red. So, we have put that shape there. Is that okay? We have put that shape there. Now, what will happen to all these other slides of ours? What will happen to all these other slides of ours? Let me just put it here. Were we on the right slide? We are not on the right slide. I was putting it on the wrong slide. We have to be here on this slide here. So insert shape. We add the shape here. Let me draw the shape there. We change the color. Are we seeing the shape?
Yes.
So let me put it there. Okay, let me put it here. There.
Yes.
So let me close this slide master. Now, are you seeing that the shape is on all the slides?
Yes.
Are we seeing that? But now this shape will obstruct some text. For example, if I go there, are you seeing that it is obstructing some text? So when you insert a shape, when you insert a picture, please try to control how the picture looks like on your slide. Try to control how your picture looks like on your slide. You need to reduce, make it transparent. You need to make it transparent so that it doesn't obstruct your text. So that it doesn't obstruct your text. Now, how can I get to my picture? How can I get to my picture? You can see this is a problem. Wherever you place your picture, you will get trouble getting to it. So I have to try this, that, to see whether you can have access to my picture. You can see where I put it. It is stuck in the background of the slide. But sometimes when we come to the home tab, and then we say select, and then we say select all, that is what it does. But if I want to say, let us select objects. Now, these are the objects. Have I selected? Select object. So if I come near the picture, is it allowing me to select the picture? It is not yet allowing me to select the picture. So what am I going to do? Make sure that I select this picture. Now this picture is becoming a problem. So you have to devise ways and means of making sure that you are selecting the picture onto the slide, and we go ahead and do the needful. So when I move away this, and then I come and then I pick it. Hey, where did this picture go? You can see that this picture is very stubborn. It's not allowing to be selected. I don't know why. It's not allowing to be selected. Select pen. No. Select objects. Now we have to find ways of making sure that we select that picture, but it has refused. So what am I supposed to do? I need answers, please. How can I select this picture? It has refused. I need some advice. This picture has failed to be selected.
First try double tapping it.
I first do what?
First double tapping. First double click.
One by one, one by one. Where do I double click? Okay, one by one.
Francis Impanga is putting up the hand.
Mpanga, how can I select this picture?
Which one? I'm not seeing it.
The red one in the background.
Oh.
Don't you see that red oval?
Yes.
I'm trying always to select it. It is only this text box that is being selected. How do I select that picture?
Oh my Jesus. I don't know. Oh.
Teacher, first go to where it is not.
Okay, someone else was telling me. I first go where?
And we there.
Beg your pardon?
To the next slide where it is. You first go to the next slide where it is not blocking anything, and we double click.
This one.
Not even that one.
Not that one. This one. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just press Ctrl Z. Just press Ctrl Z and we see.
Here, Ctrl Z will be undoing everything. Ctrl Z will be undoing. Remember, we put the picture on this slide here. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Are you seeing this? The picture is on this one here. The picture is on this one. It is not on any of these. It's not here. It's not here. It is not here. We understand that? Is that okay? Now, because that is a challenge you're going to get. That is a challenge you're going to get. Now, I want you to observe. I want you to observe here. I want you to observe this section here. What are you seeing here? What are you seeing?
Selection.
Selection. Now, I want you to observe what is going to happen. When I click on that one, that means it is selecting the title placeholder, which is this. 2 is for the text placeholder. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? Are you seeing these things being selected?
Yes, sir.
Being selected. So, yes, majority of the times, that is where we get a problem on the master slide. How can I select this? Is that okay? So let me click on oval. And now oval has been selected.
Yes. There is a hand from Emmanuel.
Yes, Emmanuel. Yes, Emmanuel.
I have a request. I'm just requesting the information is too tight to be seen.
I did not get you clearly.
It's too small to be seen. I was just requesting if you could increase.
Increase the...
Increase like the size of the information.
Okay.
No, teacher.
Emmanuel, what are you using? Are you using a phone? Are you using a laptop?
I'm using a tablet.
You're using a tablet?
Yes, teacher.
But you should be able to see what I'm doing. I thought you're using a phone. I was going to ask you to rotate the phone, to select the rotation option.
Okay, teacher.
Let him double tap the screen.
I'm seeing, but it's not so clear.
Let him double tap the screen.
Okay, follow what they are telling you. Double tap the screen so that it enlarges.
Thank you.
Hey. So now I've selected this option here by coming here. whenever you add a master slide, this pane will open and allow you to select different things here so that you can work on them. Usually that is also a problem as we are dealing with slides. Now I have selected this object and the options that I need for working with this object, the options I will need for working with this object are up here, drawing tools. Because I just drew. Now, notice that when I'm here on the text placeholder, anything I'm going to do is on that text placeholder on this box. But now I'm on the oval. Anything I'm going to do on this oval is here. So I will have to come to format of the drawing tools and decide what to do. So number one, I said we have to reduce that color, because you saw on one slide it was obstructing the text. Actually, if it were bigger, let me even enlarge it. And then I close the master view. Do you see what it is doing? It is obstructing the text. So we need to remove that obstruction from our way. We need to remove that obstruction from our way. Therefore, we need to do what? To select this oval. Now, I've gone to the format. How do we make it transparent? I need answers from you. How do we make it transparent? You've inserted a picture. How do we make it transparent?
Go to shape fill.
Shape fill, okay. Shape fill.
No fill.
This is what no fill will do.
Yeah, then you make the outline, like make it color black.
I make the outline color black. Okay. I want my color to remain red, but in a dim form. I want red to stay, but not solid red. That is solid red. I want light red.
Got to edit shape.
Edit shape.
Yes, teacher.
Where is edit shape? Hey, here. I go here. Okay. I'm there. Then where next to?
Justin has a hand up.
Okay,
Justin.
let him speak.
Justin.
For me, I'm waiting for instructions.
Yes, Justin.
I'm saying that you click on the shape and then you bring a box there. Down the format, you
Hey, I'm lost. You said I select the shape. Now
Yes.
someone is giving us a background noise.
No, shape. Then a
Hold
box
on.
will come.
I click on the shape.
Double click.
Okay, I've double clicked. I'm double clicking on the shape.
So the box
Master,
lens
right click.
But I'm not seeing any box coming as you're saying. I'm double clicking on the shape.
There is format shape. You click.
Okay. Format shape. Okay. Let me right click maybe.
There are
Format
other
shape.
hands, Mr. Anjala.
Then
Yes,
format
then
shape.
Format shape.
Yes.
Master on fill.
Then fill.
And then
Gradient fill.
No. You people, you have given me the instructions. Thank you. It is here. Transparency. Is that okay? It is here. Transparency. So let us increase up to 70%. Is that okay?
Miss Angela, there are more hands.
Yes, let the more hands come in.
Benny.
Okay, Ben, open your mute. Unmute.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the good evening, my teachers. So for me, I didn't know what to do, but that if you could send the step behind the text can still appear. Isn't it possible to do that, sending the step backwards for the text to appear, or it will be impossible in case it has a solid fill? Thank you.
Okay, that is very good. That is wonderful, Ben. Yes, we can send it backward. We can send it backward. Let me see if it has been sent backward. Let us close here and see the effect. You see, it is now in the back end, but it is still obstructing this text. This is a red color, and we have it, there is text, there's a blue text color, and we cannot easily read the blue text color against the red background. That is why we are coming in with the option of making sure that we are making it transparent. And if I can repeat the transparent, and you see, and then we come back and you see the effect. So where are you? Hey, now it has gone. Trouble now. Selecting it again. Okay. Let me first get rid of that. I bring the selection pane. Hey. Now this option has gone because I've sent it to the background. Now I need to bring it to the foreground. Will it accept? Select objects. Hey. Show all. I'm not seeing it coming. Am I on the right slide, by the way? I was on the wrong slide. So, Ben, this is why we said we are going to format shape. We are changing the transparency to 70. And I want you to see what happens when we close this master slide. Are you seeing what is happening? The text in the foreground has not changed color, but someone can easily read the text in the foreground while the shape has its color in the background. Ben, have we understood that?
Teacher, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sister, there were other hands up. I need to also solve their problems.
I don't see any other hand.
Maybe they were all talking about that. Okay, fine. So you can see that whenever I come to this slide master, whenever I select view slide master, you can see where it takes you. So you have to go up and select where we do all
Excuse me, sir.
the layouts from. Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Yes.
Teacher, pardon on that step. My connection was bad.
Which one now?
Of putting the shape behind.
Hey, putting the shape behind. Okay. Ben mentioned that. I have to undo now. That shape was in that color. You see that shape in that color? Then he mentioned that we can send it to in the background, and we send it in the background by clicking here. Under the group arrange, we say send backward. Now, after doing that, let us close the master view. Has it gone backward? No, it hasn't. I have to go back. I have to go back and quick and send it to, so okay, send to back. Send to back. Send to back. I come back. I close the master view. Now it is in the back. But you can see I cannot read this text here. I can't read this text here because it is in red. But if I highlight this text and I change it to white, I can read it. If I change this text to white, I can be able to read it. But I can't read it when it is in red. I can't read it when it is in red. So that is what Ben was proposing, that we send it in the background. And then we said no. To make sure that we are reading all the text, let us make sure that we just make it transparent. That is why we went back to the slide master. We selected the image on the slide master. We first select the slide that controls all the other slides. After selecting that slide that controls all the other slides, we come and select the image. After selecting the image, drawing tools control everything about this image. Or if we don't go to these drawing tools, we can right click. We can right click. Select format shape. Select format shape. The format shape options come, and one of the options here is transparency, making the image and its fill appear in a lighter color. So let us make it, let us put transparency to 80%. We press the enter key, or we press the tab key so that it moves away. After we do that, we come to the tab for slide master. We close the master view, and now we can read our text well without any problem. It is not actually, even though it is even in the foreground, you can read it very well, whether in the foreground or whether in the background. So majority of the times they test you on this. They ask you to insert an image. They ask you to insert an image. Let us bring a picture. Let us bring a picture. Yes, sister.
Ben had put up the hand. I don't know.
Okay. Hope you did not forget the hand up.
I don't know.
Ben?
Yes, please. I have got another question. There is something which is really baffling me. Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. Yes, I remember you showed us how to select the objects, the steps in the PowerPoint. Yeah. And then I remember on the top right corner of your, I saw the word. Then under the word selection, I saw our step was there. Slide number, placeholder 5, footer, placeholder 4. Yeah, but I did not exactly get how the selection came about. Yeah, in the top right corner, I saw the word selection. Then under the selection, I saw different options here, but I do not know how that word selection is about, or it is just
Okay, understood. I've understood, much as you had echo in the background. Now, okay, we go back to the slide sorter view. We go back to the slide master view. Is that okay? Let me clear out this. Our slide was like that. I believe what you are asking is where I'm going to. So I select this slide that controls the layouts of all the other slides. Is that okay? Then I select that option, but Ben is asking, how did this pen come here that had selection? How did it come? This is how it came. I went to format. And then under arrange, this group of arrange, there is this option of selection pen. That is how that selection came with all its options. That is how the selection came with all its options. And when I click on the selection pen again, it disappears. When I click on the selection pen, it appears. So if I select this one, you can see that the title placeholder is selected. When I select that one, you can see this one is the one selected down here. When I select that one, you can see that one is selected. So now let us continue. We have added the shape. We have made it transparent.
Miss Angela?
Now, yes, another hand.
There was a hand from Victoria.
Okay, Victoria.
I was asking about the selection part.
Victoria, louder.
I was asking about the selection part also.
Okay, you've seen where I've picked it from.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Any other hand?
No.
Okay, fine. What was I saying? Okay. Now, besides adding these text etc, we can also add headers and footers. You can see at the bottom here, there is a date running in the slide. There is a footer adding that is on the slide, and then there is a page number as well on the slide. Last week, we learned how to insert headers and footers, but we inserted headers and footers on a slide. We did not add headers and footers on a master slide. So if you want to control these sections here, for them to appear and not to appear, you're free to come here under the master layout. Under the master layout, then you say there is this section of footers. There is this section of title. You can add it there. You can decide not to add it there. So what do we need to do? You come here and click on master layout. What do I want out? I don't want the date there. I don't want the slide number there. I don't want the footer there. And then you say, okay. And they will disappear. But remember, many times they ask you, add a header, add a footer, and sometimes even the slide number. So that means we cannot remove them, but that is how we control them off of our slides. So by doing this, I am checking them so that they appear on the slides. When I come back to the master layout here and I uncheck them, that means I don't want them on my master slide. But majority of the times, please, they are needed on the master slide because they guide you on what to do. And then adding them into your presentation means you have to come here on insert. You go to header and footer. You add them. Date, for example, today's date. If I want the date to update automatically, or if I want a fixed date, I will select fixed date. These two cannot coexist together. These two cannot coexist together. This radio button allows only one selection, whereas this checkbox allows many selections. The checkbox allows very many selections, but the radio button only allows one selection. So I check the date and time. I know I'm going to present on Monday. Monday will be when? Monday will be when? 20 what? 19? Are we there?
Yeah.
Monday will be which date?
20th.
20th. I know I'm going to present on the 20th. So I fix my date there, 20th. I don't want this automatic updating date, but you should learn how to use both depending on. Now, do I need a slide number? Okay, let me add the slide number. Then let me add also the footer. And then I say, senior 5, no, senior 6 lesson presentation. You can as well say, on Saturday you have a seminar, senior 6 mathematics seminar. Mathematics seminar. And then I say, apply to all. I'm on the slide master. That is where I'm adding all that from. So I come here.
Ben's hand is up.
I close the master view. Yes, Ben.
Hello, teacher. Thank you so much for the opportunity once more. Yeah. So I'm a bit curious about something that I really want to find out. Yeah. So how can we improve our typing speeds in the computing? Teacher, I'm saying you're typing so fast here with a blazing speed here. Yet some of us is for us to type like that. How can we improve it here? Also here, there are some programs which can help to improve someone's speed. Yeah, but it will really be good for us to improve our speed here, which will build confidence in us during examinations. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, Ben, to simply answer you, one, constant practice. The moment you constantly touch this keyboard, you start mastering where the keys are. Even without looking at the keyboard, you will master where the keys are. I'm not going to ask you to go and look for a typewriter because you're not going to find a typewriter anywhere today. But in the past, they used to give learners typewriters because the typewriter is very hard. The keys are very hard. So you're forced to learn where a particular key is. But today we don't have the typewriters. We have typing tutors. If you can look for a typing tutor, that would be very good for you. Install it on your computer. It will take you from stage to stage as it allows you to master the placement of these fingers on the keyboard. But one thing is you are not learning to be a secretary. The only thing I request you to do is just constantly practice using your keyboard. Now, you will not believe it, but I have been using a computer for almost 20 years. So that is why I have that speed. So I've already mastered where some of the keys are. That is why you see me typing that fast, because I've used the computer for quite a long time. Actually, I started using it at your level when I was still in secondary. The computers had been introduced in the country, in the system. We got a chance, and I landed onto a school that had them. Since then, I've been using the computers. But constant practice on the keyboard will allow you to type as fast as possible. That is all I can tell you. If you want to learn the placement of the keys on the keyboard, buy a typing tutor. We have only 6 minutes left. But at least I've worked on everything to do with a master slide, except if someone wants to ask something very burning. At least I've touched based on everything to do with the master slide. Yes, Mugisa. Yes, Mugisa. Sister, drop the registration, link once again. Yes, Mugisa.
Teacher, can we use the folder to get the dates?
Oh, Mugisa, I'm not getting you clearly.
Can we click on the footer to get the dates?
Have not understood that question. When you are where?
I'm
Okay.
using,
Okay. You are using what? You are using a phone?
no, I'm using a tablet.
Uh-huh.
Can I am not having a computer.
You're
But
using
I
a
would like
tablet,
to
fine.
know- I would like to know when you click on the footer, can you get the date?
Okay, let us go back a little bit. Let us go back a little bit, and then I exactly know what you want. There I am. I've brought header and footer. Is that okay?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
When I select fixed, it means I have to type the date myself. Is that okay?
Yes.
But when I say update, let me first even clear out this. And I say apply. And I come back again. I come back here. And then I say, no, okay. I say update automatically. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, what are you asking in particular?
Okay. So I was trying to inquire whether when you click on the footer, not the head and footer, but on the footer.
I go away from here.
Yes.
I go to the slide master and I click here. Not so?
Yes.
Okay. Ask.
When you click on the footer, when you click on the footers, can you get the date?
Okay, fine. Because this section is for the date, is that okay?
Yes.
Because this section is for the date, I can come and edit this section here. How have I done this? I'm double clicking. No, I'm double clicking to get inside there. Is that okay?
Yes, teacher.
Then I can do this. I can remove away this. And then I say 22/09/2021. And then I click outside. And that is what will be shown.
Okay.
Have I answered your question?
Yes, I've got.
Okay. There was someone else who had raised the hand up. Who was that? Ivan? Ivan?
Yes. Yes, I wanted to inquire. Now we have put the shape behind in our slides. Now, what if the document is on the desktop, like we have it in one of the folders on the desktop? How do you apply and put it in the slide?
Okay, fine. Let me go back to this master slide. Let me go back to this master slide, and we see what we can do. Insert. Now, when we select insert, different computers have different options. Different computers have different options. I will come and look for a layout that will allow me. I will come and look for a layout that will allow me to insert the pictures. Now, where is that layout? I'm not seeing any layout of that nature. Okay, let me not use the layout. Let me, because this one is also going always. Anyway, this one here, I'm online, but if I wasn't connected to the internet, when you click here, you have the option, of selecting work from offline. Mine is not bringing it because I'm connected to the net. Work from offline. Likewise, there must be an option here. There are some things I disengaged off in my application, but also you should get an option here, because when I select OneDrive takes me to the internet as well. and that is not what I want. But if you're not connected to the internet, an option will come here, work from online. When you click on work from online, the picture will be picked from your computer. That is option number 1. Option number 2, there is this section, there is this pictures. There is that pictures, which takes you to your computer. Then my pictures are all in that folder, pictures. But if your picture is on the desktop, you'll have to go to the desktop. You scroll through, get your picture, and then select insert. That picture will appear. Now you can see that this picture is taking up the entire screen everywhere. So we go back to the other option of making it what? Making it appear transparent. Hey, the options that were given, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where is transparent? We have to look for transparent. Where is transparent? Fill. Solid background? No. Where is transparent? Where is transparent? I'm not seeing transparent. Where is it? Temperature? No. Picture corrections? Do we have transparent here? Do we have? No. I have to look for this option. I have to look for this option. This is line. No. Shadow, no. Reflection, no. Size, position, size, no. Position, no. Text box, no. Alternative text, no. So you have to look for the option that you can use to make it transparent. At least we saw how we can do that and make the picture transparent. I don't want to waste too much time. But color, do we want color, set background color? No, it's not here. But you have to make this image transparent. Let me just reduce its size. Either I've reduced the size, and what was I doing? You might ask me what I did, and you don't know. To reduce the size of any image, press the Control key, hold it down, and you can see when I hold down the Control key, you can see how my mouse looks like. Then I come on one of these edges. I come to one of these edges. Let me increase this. I come to one of these edges, either this edge, or this edge, or that edge, or that edge. And then I take it in diagonally. This one maintains the shape without losing its clarity.
Yes.
And then let me position it there. Now let me get rid of this image. Let me get rid of this oval. Now let me format this one. Format picture. Where will I find the shadow? Transparent is here. So transparent. No, this is the shadow. This is the shadow transparency. This is shadow transparency. We want transparency for this image. Where would it get transparency? No fill. No fill. This one is okay. Solid fill. The transparency is there. 80%. 80%. Tab key. 80% tab key. What has happened? Has it changed? Have you seen it changing? So it will depend on the kind of picture that you're having. I think this picture or texture fill. Let us see this one. Does it change? This one doesn't change. Is it gradient fill? Is it gradient fill? No. Is it no fill? No. So you'll have to find out which option to use so that you can make this picture transparent. Someone earlier on said we take it in the background, we take it to the back, but still it is going to obstruct the text because it is not transparent enough. And sometimes some of these pictures, when they are created, I think they don't give way to transparency, because you can see this one is not giving way to transparency at all. So the way it was created, sorry, I picked the wrong picture. I picked a kind of picture that doesn't allow to change styles in it. And that is a PNG picture. So that is the problem. But you can bring it in. You see where we picked the picture from. Insert pictures. Insert pictures. Where did I click? Insert pictures. Those are the ones that allow you to pick from your computer. Look for your picture, wherever it is located. Insert it into your work, and then reduce its size, because the picture is not the focal subject of your presentation. Reduce its size, position it where you want it to move. And by the way, any picture that you put on the master slide is replicated on all the other slides. So you have to be very careful with how you're using it. So even this one is not allowing to give me the background fill, but you look for the and find out how to make this image transparent so that it can be seen, so that the text can be seen in the foreground. So you can have an option of selecting online pictures, or you can simply select the option pictures. It opens and you search through your desktop. Then you insert the picture onto your slide. Okay, I think we have done enough of that with the master slides. And I think I've touched based on a number of things to do with how do you change the text, how do you change the levels, how do you format how do you insert the pictures, how do you insert the shapes, how do we deal with the footers, how do we deal with so that is for a slide. Remember the views. There's another view for handout, which we have to look at. There's another view for notes master, but not any different from what we have been dealing with. So I think we are 8 minutes beyond our time, sister.
Yes.
Any question?
Yeah, Miss Angela, I would like, there is a student, I think a lady, she has joined you today, and she would like to inquire, why do we register? I think you explained to her why we register.
Why are we registering? Because this is my first time. Ladies and gentlemen, we register just to find out who is attending our lessons and where are you attending our lessons from. Number two, we also have a platform. We are building that platform. Let me just show you that platform a little bit. Let me show you that platform. We are building that platform to share content with you learners. So at some point in time, we just only want to know who is attending and following us, so that at some point in time, actually at one point in time, we want to create what we call the help clubs in our school, in your schools. Now, help in FUM is holistic e-learning platform. Holistic e-learning platform. That is help in full. And we are offering free services, education services during this lockdown. So you can see that when you join this, when you are on this platform, you can benefit from a number of subjects. You can see the subjects that are there: mathematics, there's physics, there's English language, there's computer studies, there's geography. We are adding other subjects along the line. So we are asking you to register so that we can know where you're studying from, which school you are attending. And then at the bottom, I think it also asks for your opinion of what you think about the program. We also seek for opinions so that you can improve on how we are delivering our content to you as a learner. We don't force people to register, but we would like you to register on that form. Now Olive is asking, how do we register? How do we register on the platform, on the help platform? Olive, are you still there?
Yes.
On the help platform?
You can get it from Google.
Okay, the registration link is there for this lesson. The registration link is there for this lesson.
Okay.
Other subjects like fine art, members, we are trying to get the personnel and the resources to help you. We are slowly adding these subjects one by one. Of recent, we have added physics. We added entrepreneurship. We added literature, history. Those are some of the subjects that were not there at the beginning. Actually, with this class, we started with mathematics. And in a short period of time, we have moved on trying to add other subjects. So once we get the resources available, the teachers available, we shall add those subjects slowly. Biology, I believe biology, there is something coming. Don't worry, next week, there is something coming. Biology, chemistry, there is something coming next week, if I'm not mistaken. So stay put, don't get worried. There must be something coming for biology next week. Sister, I believe we need to close. I believe we need to close. And let's have a closing prayer. And then
Miss Angela,
we let these young souls go and rest. Yes, sister.
It is true. True, we are late, but for today, I'd like to appreciate the members. The number has increased, and then it is beyond time, but they have been patient. They have tried to persist and keep. However, the number is reducing, but today it has been different. There has been an improvement in concentrating, waiting. So the other time, by the time we used to leave, people had already gone, but I think we are improving. I'd like to thank the members.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that is very good. They have kept on, and I think that is very good. I saw the numbers going up and up and up. That is very good. They are trying to catch up.
Yes.
Okay, you can call on one of them to give us a closing prayer.
Yeah, any volunteer? Stacy, please, with a lot of thanks, we thank God for that. That is your message. Please pray for us.
Let's humble ourselves for prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day. I want to thank you for the lessons that you have attended. I want to thank you for our teachers. We pray that you will help them as they continue to teach. May you be able to grasp everything that you are being taught. May you bless us in this study. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, members. Don't forget, tomorrow we are having mathematics as well as, I think, history. Mathematics and history. So those taking history, please be on the call. Those taking mathematics, also be on the call. On Saturday, we are having a mathematics seminar.
Yeah, so
yes, Joet, I can see your hand is up.
At what time is that?
By the way, at 2 p.m. there is physics and geography. So those taking geography, you'll go for geography. Those taking physics, you'll go for physics. 2 to 4. Then from 4 to 6, there is history and mathematics. From 4 to 6, there is history and mathematics. 2 to 4, physics, geography. 4 to 6, mathematics, history. So you can inform your friends who have.
What time is the math seminar?
The math seminar will start at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay, members. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher, very much.